Okay, basically what we've got here is we've got mild, and then we go to medium, and we go to suicidal, then we go back to barbecue. So we're going to say, okay, now when you guys go to take wings in the restaurants, almost everybody gets the table, gets the medium ones. Because everybody at the table, but you say, you know, there's so many different flavors now. You know, let's have some different fun with different flavors. Okay, so if we look at this, we go, ooh, that looks pretty good there. Got some mild wings back here in this corner. Okay, and what are we going to try with that one? We're going to try a Dogfish Head craft brewed Shelter Pale Ale. Okay, now, I don't know a lot about beers, but let's go ahead and pour these for these guys. From what I'm told by the brewmaster over at Dogfish Head, that Shelter Pale Ale is going to give you it works really good depending on the bite of the sauce, but it won't take away from the wing, okay? And it'll get the wing sauce tasting good, if that makes sense.
Okay. Taste the chicken first, then the beer?
Taste the chicken first and then the beer, although, again, there's no pretension here, and I happen to have a lot of those cups.
Oh, good. That's what I'm talking about.
Okay, the second one we're doing, that was Wing Time, was out in the West Coast, got a little garlic action in there. Second one is Defcon from New Jersey, okay? In fact, they're all over the stadiums up in the Northeast, okay? And what we're looking for there, it looks like we're looking for a India Pale Ale. I'm not a beer guy, but again, the India Pale Ale apparently at Dogfish is like a really big seller. And what that does is it's a lower carbonation, okay? And it's going to be a little more hoppy, a little more full-bodied, so it takes the medium taste better, okay? So we can choose whoever wants to try a very mild, that's right here, and a medium one here. So I need a little bit of
this goes with the mild?
This goes with the mild.
Which one is the mild?
And that's this one right back here.
Okay. I'll do a bite and then a sip.
Cool beans. Jessica says, can I just try the beer and tell you if I like that?
Is there enough?
Well, there's a couple.
Well, you know what? Because I'll wait for the
Good match.
This is the mild.
Fruity, good bouquet, and a great finish.
It goes with the pale ale.
All right.
What's the
try
barbecue
some
one?
The
No,
barbecue's
we're doing
way
the
back here,
mild.
but today
That
we're
doesn't
with
go with what you're drinking. Oh, you have
do
to
this
do
one
the
right
mild.
here.
We do the mild then.
With the pale ale.
With the pale ale.
Mm-hmm.
Got it.
It's a little pale ale
I'm waiting for
action.
that spicy.
So it's a nice, good buffalo taste. Okay, just what you get if you were at Wings to Go. You get your regular mild or medium tasting. A little garlic action. There's also a little Parmesan cheese in that because this is peppers. We can't give you a buffalo wing. We got to give you a little fun wing. Does that make sense? Okay. How do you think it matched?
Yeah, real nice. Very nice.
Yes.
Beer goes well. It goes really good. Yep.
Now the second one is going to amp up the heat a little bit, but just a little bit. Okay, and there we are using a India Pale Ale, a little hoppier. Okay, a little more flavorful beer. Okay, and that is this one right here.
Okie doke.
Oops, I need another.
Grab this.
Yeah, another.
So this is Indian Pale Ale.
India Pale Ale,
Okay.
and it's also Dogfish Head. And that's this one right here.
Oh my goodness, Indian Pale Ale, very good.
That's got a Defcon hot sauce, Defcon 2. He goes 0 to 4.
Okay, the two.
This is here. This
It's spicy, it's hot.
You can do
But not, it won't knock you down.
this one. You promise?
Promise.
Promise?
Well, it's hot. I promise.
You're fine. It's good.
Because the next one will knock you down.
No knocking.
Oh, I'm waiting for the next one.
This is no knocking.
No
You know,
knocking.
these Virginia girls, they're ready.
Hey, I'm New
Absolutely.
York. I'm a New
This is
Yorker. I'm just drinking the beer.
Did do what I said I was going to do.
Is that
So the
spicy?
concept of actually matching beers to the level of heat is working.
That's correct.
Okay. Now, how about the flavor mixing?
I liked the first one was fruity and it was a lighter, sweeter
Cool.
Parmesan-y.
This
So
is
it's good.
awesome. So now we go to a suicide wing. And we're telling the suicide wing we're going to go use a stout with that. Okay. And this is the Dogfish Head Chicory Stout. So you're not just getting the stout, you're also getting the flavor of the plant. Okay. Look how dark it is, too. Now remember, girls, you were asking me, this is going to be a hot wing.
I'm ready.
Okay. So that's this one right here.
Right here? Okay. I need a...
And that's the Chicory Stout.
All right.
That's that one right there with the chicory stout. Now here what you're trying to do is you're going way full body, okay? And
Really good match.
you're trying to take the malty concept and offset some of the superheat. Does that make sense?
The beer's sweeter, so it helps.
Well, I think that's the flavoring
The
concept.
stout.
If anybody, Dogfish Head Brewery right here in Milton and Rehoboth is a nationally known brewery that wins a ton of awards. And what they do, they don't do anything normal. Okay, so when he makes a stout, he's making it special. And if he was here, he'd be telling you like 10 million things about it. Okay, to make it a different concept. Okay? Now, a lot of people are switching over to honey concepts and switching over to barbecue concepts. So now we're going to do a barbecue wing, okay? And we're going to use an amber ale, heavy malt, a malty ale, okay? And it's got a real roasted finish. It's pretty. Jessica says the beer is pretty. Look at the miniature head in a 2-ounce container. You know.
This one right here?
That's this one right here, yes,
Okay,
sir.
I'll do
That
it.
actually looks good. Now, what we used on the barbecue sauce, we used the Fat Bastard Hawgwash barbecue sauce, okay, which is also a very sweet barbecue sauce. It's suicidal.
It goes well.
The one that you
I'm not a
want is
sweet
suicidal.
person, but
Okay. Now we
It
use
goes well.
Anchor Bar
Nice.
Suicide. Anchor Bar invented chicken wings in Buffalo in 1964. These guys actually invented the concept. Okay. The Hawgwash, okay, also has a lot of solids in it. Okay, so you're going to taste the onion, you're going to taste different things on there.
And
That's this one right
This
here.
is the barbecue.
Mhm.
So this is not spicy?
It is a little teeny bit spicy, but not hardly at all.
Well, you can try this one, Tanya.
Very mild and very sweet. Now, it's going to have spice of onions,
What?
the spice of garlic, things like that.
Very sweet one.
Okay. Now, what you're doing there, though, is you're matching a beer that's completely different, a roasted malty beer.
Boy, that is different.
Okay. Trying to match the flavor of the barbecue
Good.
with the roasted
back
malt.
heat to it.
Yeah,
After
yummy.
you finish it, it hits your back of your throat.
Interesting. So, what do you think, guys? Should we go down to like one of the fancy restaurants down in Rehoboth and say we're taking over? The king of wings, and all the guys are coming in saying we're doing chicken wings and matching Dogfish Head beer. It worked. We proved it. It's Chip Hearn saying, "Have fun at the beach."